My name is Nick Chialvin, and I am the head jiu-jitsu instructor here at Derby City Mixed Martial Arts School of Kentucky. And I'm doing this video because I want to explain what the difference is between our type of gym, right, that offers things like wrestling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, CrossFit, and a traditional type of gym where you basically have a membership to a giant sandbox of weights, right? So there's two big differences that I like to focus on when I tell people, because oftentimes people come in and they kind of want to know what's the difference between you, what's the difference between this and a regular gym, right? And the first one is that you have professional instruction. So I know that I used to lift in, traditional gyms all the time back in the day. And one of the big things that I personally noticed was that a lot of people just never got results. And this is kind of why you have those gym fail videos, because no one, half the time people go in the gym, they don't know what they're doing. And unless they're seeking out knowledge somewhere to learn or have a good trainer to show them, they're just out there on their own, and more than likely they're not going to get good results. And it's unfortunate because some of those people really need it. Some people have health issues and they're trying to do something, but they don't really know what to do. And so that's the biggest thing. When you come into this gym, you're being surrounded by professional instructors and people that genuinely enjoy teaching people how to get good at this stuff, whether it's learning how to weightlift and do CrossFit. And basically CrossFit is just a mixture of weightlifting, right? So just, you're doing everything from shoulder presses and overhead presses, and then doing things like snatches and power cleans and whatever, everything, right? It's not just one type of lifting. Over there we've got boxing, kickboxing, and the jiu-jitsu side. It's all the same thing. The instructors enjoy making people good at this stuff, because again, if we're instructors, how do you judge if we're getting good, if we're good at what we do, right? Unless we make people better at this stuff. So that's the big thing, professional instruction. When you step in the mat, you always will have someone, or step into this gym, you're always going to have someone showing you what to do, how to do it, that sort of thing. Next, the biggest thing to me, and I think this is absolutely the biggest thing that's going to separate a gym like ours to a traditional weightlifting gym down the road, and that is that it's community driven. When I step onto the mat, I'm not there, I'm going to rephrase that. The biggest thing that to me separates our type of gym from a traditional style gym is that it's community driven. And what I mean by that is the exercise that we're doing is important, but one of the things that makes people want to come back in here is that you're not just training by yourself, right? That's kind of, to me, that was one of the worst parts about having a traditional gym membership, was you go in there, and it's so weird when you think about it, because you're looking at human beings, right? We're like 6 feet away, and I may have seen this guy tons of times, but I've never even said a word to him. We just look at each other. Even worse is if you go into a gym and it's like they're mean mugging each other. It's strange. Right? And who the hell thinks, I don't know about you, I don't like treadmills. And walking on a damn treadmill for cardio, that sucks. To me, that's just boring. Coming in and hitting some bags, wrestling with my friends, doing all this stuff, this is way better. Anyway, getting back to the community fact, right? When I walk into the gym, I'm seeing my friends. It's not just the exercise. I'm getting to hang out with my buddies. And these are people that I have good relationships with. I know a lot about them. I know with many of them, I know their kids. I've maybe even trained their kids. Just today, and the reason I'm saying this is about this community thing is because just today, one of my students he had to cut weight for a fight, and we were in the sauna together, and we went up to a traditional gym. They have a sauna, I guess they're good for that, right? And we went up to the sauna just to use it, and I appreciate them for letting us do that. When we went in there, I haven't been in a traditional type gym for a couple of years now, so I got to just kind of look around and see what was going on and see how people were interacting. It's kind of what I do when I go to a gym now. I look around and see how everything's ran, how the people are doing things. And it was just so strange, because you see all these people walking on treadmill. No one's talking. No one's hanging out with each other. Aside from every now and then you'll get a couple guys that are training with each other, and I'm sure they're having a pretty good experience because they're with their buddies, bullshitting. And then we get in there, and I mean, it was funny. We were in the sauna for a couple sessions, and multiple people came in the sauna, and not one of them, you'd say hey to them, like, how's it going, man? They're just going, and I mean, I guess again, maybe if you're okay with that isolated sort of solitary experience, that's cool. That's just not me. I like when I come into the gym and I can talk to people. I mean, as soon as I walk through the doors, I'm saying hey to my friends, or if I'm on the mat waiting for them, we're talking to each other and getting ready for class and everything else. And it's a fun experience, because you're not just training and exercising, but you're developing these close bonds. And for anyone that's wrestled or played any sport, I mean, not even wrestling, just any type of sport, when you're doing something hard and physical with a group of other people, there's something about that bonds you. Even if you've ever played any sport where you're on a team and you're bonding with someone because you're doing hard physical stuff and you're doing it with other people, that there's just something different about that than anything else that you'll ever do in your life. So for me, the big things that you're going to notice as far as differences in our gym compared to regular gyms is the fact that you have professional instruction. You got people showing you the ropes, showing you how to do things to make sure that you get the most out of your time, the most efficient and effective use of your time. And then on top of that, you're going to have a community of people. You're not going to just be going into a gym. As you train and as you develop the relationships with the people that are here, you're going to get to become friends with them. They're going to be your training partners, your brothers, your sisters, people that you're going to hang out with on the weekends, this sort of thing. It's just how it happens. So those are the two biggest things. So if you're interested in training at Derby City, check it out, and that's it.